Dear students, today in this session we'll discuss quadratic equation. So first we'll define what is a definition of a quadratic equation. Further we discuss various methods you have studied in a 10th standard, and then I will tell you the shortcut trick for solution of a quadratic equation. So using that, if you practice it well, within a 5 seconds you can answer the solution of quadratic equation. So it is very helpful for your any entrance examination. So let us begin with this concept. So first we'll define what is meant by a quadratic equation. So equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is called as a quadratic equation, where x square coefficient is not equal to 0, that is a is not equal to 0. Such type of a equation we call it as a quadratic equation. Or else highest power is 2, then such type of equations we call it as a quadratic equation. So if it is a highest power is 1, it is called as a linear equation. Linear equation leads to only one solution. So highest power is 2, then it is called as a quadratic equation. Then it leads to two solutions. We are going to get a x solutions are 2. Further, if it is highest power is 3, then it is called as a cubic equation. Cubic equation leads to 3 solutions. And if it is the highest power is 4, it is called as a biquadratic equation, and biquadratic equation leads to 4 solutions. Similarly, x raised to 5, if you get it, 5 solutions, so on. You can see, imagine that if it is a what is a power, so according to that those many solutions we are going to get it. Okay, so let us begin with the various methods for finding solution for quadratic equation. So first method in your textbook you have, it is a factorization method. So usually we will use the factorization method, which is very simple. So completing the square method is there, so it will be very lengthy procedure it is. So I don't recommend this method to solve the quadratic equation. Then Sridharacharya formula. Sridharacharya formula is or else, so it is called as a quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, this formula is given by the Indian mathematician. His name is Sridharacharya. So any equation, so it is in the form of a x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then this solution we can find using a quadratic formula or else Sridharacharya formula. So given as, so a is x square coefficient and b is x coefficient and c is the constant. So using the formula x equal to minus b plus or minus under the square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So using this quadratic formula or else it is called as a Sridharacharya formula. Using this we have to find it. So two methods, it is a very simple. So using a factorization method you can find a solution for a quadratic equation, so it will be simple, or else Sridharacharya formula you can find a solution. So he is a mathematician, so Sridharacharya, so he is an Indian mathematician and he gave a formula for finding the solution of a quadratic equation, and also he has made a very good contribution to the mathematics. So that is, he was the one who separated algebra from arithmetic. So earlier algebra and arithmetic both are same, then he separated these two concepts. So he is one of a great Indian mathematician. So now we'll begin with the simplest method here what you have studied. So I am using a factorization method. So example is x square plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. First I solve this example using factorization method. The same example I'll solve using a shortcut trick. Very simple it is. You can find a solution very easily if you practice it within a 5 seconds, you will get a solution for a quadratic equation. So this will solve by first factorization method. Here it is 3 factors will find it, 3 factors. So it is 3 ones are 3. Okay, then 3 addition or subtraction we want to do, that is I will do 3 and 1 I can take it. So addition or subtraction we want it plus 2. So greater number I take it as a plus, smaller number I take it as a minus. So factors are plus 3 and a minus 1. So this we can write it as x square, and we can take this as plus 3x and then minus x. So plus 3x minus x, and the last term is minus 3 equal to 0. So I have written the first term as it is, that is x square. I have written last term as it is, minus 3. Then I have written factors as plus 3x, you can see here, minus 1 into x minus x I have written. So first 2 terms we will observe that there is a x is a common. So we have to take x common from first 2 terms. So x I have taken a common, we left with x in a first term, second term we get a plus 3. If you observe remaining 2 terms, that is third term and fourth term, you will observe that minus is a common. So only we should not take a minus. So I write minus 1 we have to take a common. So we get it as x plus 3 equal to 0. Then we will observe that in both the terms x plus 3 is a common. So we take a x plus 3 as a common. We will take a x plus 3 as a common. Another bracket we get it as a x minus 1. X minus 1 equal to 0. Further, first factor equated to 0. So we get x plus 3 equal to 0, and second factor equated to 0, x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, we will get a solution as x equal to plus 3. Transport it to RHS, minus 3 we get it. This is a one solution. And second solution, x minus 1 transport it to RHS, we get x equal to 1 here. So using factorization method, so we have simplified this example. Now same example I'll solve using a shortcut trick. So let us begin that. Same example, it is x square plus 2x minus 3. Now x square coefficient, nothing is there, means it is a 1. So factors of 1 are 2 numbers we have to write, 1 and 1 I write it. Further, factors of 3 we have to write it. Factors of 3 are 1 and 3. Okay, so smaller number first we have to write, bigger number next we have to write it. So 1 and 3. Factors of 3 are 1 and 3. Ignore the sign. Okay, further, so left side I am taking x and x. 1x into 1x I am writing. So further, then, so left bottom to right top, the number we have to multiply. 1x into x, we are going to get it as a x. 1 into x we are going to get it. Then left top to right bottom we have to multiply. 1x into 3, it is a 3x. So further, so we have to add or subtract so that we should get a middle number as a plus 2. So I take it as a plus 3x, and I am taking here as a minus 1 plus 3. I get an answer as a 2x. Along with that, minus 1 into 3 minus 3. This last term also I am going to get it. Now it is correct. Now we have introduced a minus sign. Here also we have to use a minus sign. Here we have introduced a plus sign. We have to introduce plus sign. Therefore, our one factor is 1x, x minus 1. So first line I have taken. Second line, it is a 1 into x, x plus 3 equal to 0. So further, x equal to minus 1 transporting to RHS, plus 1 we get it. X plus 3 it is, plus 3 transporting to RHS, minus 3 it will become. Therefore solution is x equal to 1, x equal to minus 3. So this is a method here. So very simple. Just go back to a previous. See, same method we have used. So it is so much lengthy it is. But using this method easily we can find it. So method is very simple. X square coefficient nothing is there, 1 we have to write it. Factor is 1, 1. Along with this x and x we have to write it. Further, factors of a 3. First we have to write a smaller number, then bigger number. Then we have to verify this. If it is not possible, then write first bigger number and then smaller number. If you solve numerous example with the experience, so you will get it, whether it is a smaller number or bigger number. I'll show the all the types how to find a solution for a quadratic equation. Now 1 and 3 are factors. So now I cross multiply 1x into 1. It is a 1x. 1x into 3, 3x. So addition or subtraction plus 2 we want, then subtraction only will get it. So I have taken bigger number sign is positive here, bigger number sign positive, smaller number minus. Here it is a minus, here also I introduce minus sign. Here is a plus, here also I introduce plus sign. Therefore first factor is x minus 1, second factor is x plus 3. Then write it this. So transporting to RHS minus 1 we get it as a plus 1. Transporting plus 3 to RHS we get it as a minus 3. So using this we will get a solution. So we'll move to a next example. So if you are understood this method, you can solve along with me. Okay, so it is very simple. X square coefficient, so 1 it is. I'm going to take a 1 and 1. I told you along with this x we have to introduce into x into x. Then factors of a 2 are, I'm going to write 2 factors of a number 2 is 1 and 2. So 1 2's are 2, I am going to get it. Then cross multiply. See, I have cross multiplied. So 1 x into 1, 1 into x I am going to get it. Then cross multiply it again. So 1x into 2, I am going to get it as a 2x. Then here we want it as a plus x. We want to answer as a plus x. So bigger number sign plus I am going to take it. Smaller number sign minus I am going to take it. So if I simplify, minus 1 plus 2 plus x I am going to get it. So here it is a minus sign, minus I introduce. Here it is a plus sign, plus I introduce. So along with this 1 into 2 minus 2. So this is also balanced. So multiplication as well as addition balanced. Therefore factors I write it. So this will be x, first line x minus 1, second line x plus 2 equal to 0. Then x equal to minus 1, transport it to RHS, it will become as a plus 1. And here x equal to plus 2 it is, transport it to RHS, we are going to get it as a minus 2. Therefore solution for this quadratic equation is very simple. It is x equal to plus 1, x equal to minus 2. So very easy, within a 3 steps you can find a solution. Okay, I hope you are understanding. Yes, so one more example will solve it. If you are not understood, go through it, very simple it is. So now x square coefficient is 2. Okay, so you can only tell factors of a 2. So multiplication of a 2 numbers we should get it as a 2, very clear it is. So first smaller number, then bigger number. With the experience I am telling you. So how to interchange it, that also you will come to know. So factors of a 2 are 1 and 2. I told you x we have to introduce, x I have introduced. 2 factors, it is a 1 and 2 it is. Okay, then cross multiply it. Okay, so here like this cross multiply, 2x into x, 2x. Then cross multiply it. So 1x into 2, it is a 2x. Addition, we get a 4. Subtraction 0, not at all possible. Now it is a fails. Then smaller number first we have taken, bigger number next we have taken. Now interchange it. So it is a 1 into x, 2 into x. Now 2 I write it in a first, 1 I write it in next, then find a multiplication, cross multiplication. 2x into 2, 4x. Next 1x into 1, 1x it is. So like this cross multiplication. So we'll observe that plus 3 we want. So bigger number sign positive, smaller number sign minus. So plus 4 minus 1, I am going to get it as a 3x. And multiplication, minus 1 into 4, 4 we get it. How it is? 2 into 2, 4. Yes, it verifies. Here it is a plus, plus I introduce. Here it is a minus, minus I introduce. Therefore, I get a solution as 1x, x plus 2. Another solution as 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to transport plus 2 to RHS minus 2 I am going to get it. And here x equal to minus 1 transport it to RHS plus it will become. And 2 into x multiplication transporting division it will become. So very easy. X I get it as half. X I get it here as minus 2. Very simple, dear students. So use this technique, you will get a solution. Okay, so I told you first we have to take a smaller number, then bigger number, operate this. If it is not possible, then you have to interchange it, bigger number first and then smaller number, and use the technique, verify it and find a solution. Okay, we'll solve one more example, dear students. So it is a 2x square plus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. Now x square coefficient is a 2. So factors of a 2, that is a multiplication of a 2 numbers, we should get it as a 2. That is, it is 1 2s are 2. So along with this x we have to introduce. I have introduced here. Then further 2 is there. Factors of a 2 I write it. So it is 1 2s are 2 here. I have written. Then cross multiply bottom to top here like this. See, 2x into 1, it is a 2x. Next 1x into 2 here like this, cross multiply. We are going to get it as a 2x here. If I add it, 4x. If I subtract it, 0. Fails this. Then I told you interchange this one. So 1x, 2x will be as it is. So here 2, 1, bigger number first, smaller number next. So then multiply it. 2x into 2, we are going to get it as a this one 4x. And next 1x into 1, we are going to get it as a 1x. So if we add it, we get it as a 5 here. We get it as a 5x. So addition, we get it as a 5x. Further multiplication, 2 2s are 4 we are going to get it. So here it is a plus, plus I introduce. Next step plus it is, plus we introduce. So one factor is x plus 2. Another factor is 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore x solution plus 2 transported to RHS minus 2 we get it. So x equal to plus 1 is there, transported to RHS minus 1 we get it. And 2 and x multiplied, transporting division we are going to get it. Okay, therefore we get a x solution as minus 2 and one more x solution as minus 1 by 2. So using this shortcut trick, I have given this name as cross multiplication trick for quadratic equation. So using this technique, you have to find a solution for quadratic equation. Dear students, now you have to ready with pen, pencil, okay, paper, and I'll give you an example. So you have to find a solution of a quadratic equation using this shortcut trick. I told you, see, in your higher classes, that is 11th and 12th standard, so method is not important, answer is very important. In a 10th, method is important. Here answer is very important. So using this quadratic trick, cross multiplication method, you can find the solution of such type of a quadratic equation very easily. So now I will give you the example. Within a 30 seconds you have to give a solution. Okay, yes.